the SNP were on the charge. There'd been the referendum, they'd effectively lost that, there was a reaction to that. Charles Kennedy, of course, was on the other side of that debate, but he was going to get taken away just for the popularity of the SNP and the fact that they had very nearly done it over the independence referendum. So he was swimming against the tide big time.
Social media now seem to be playing a greater part in a campaign than certainly I had experienced before. And that was not easy to manage. Up until the 2015 campaign, every campaign I've been involved in involved fun. Lots of fun, lots of laughter. That was missing.
He had someone full-time deleting the abuse that was being rained in on him on social media. Charlie was grieving the death of his parents. Charlie was mourning the loss of his best friend. Charlie was trying to hold a family together. Nobody could have been well equipped to deal with it. I mean, it was beyond belief, the things that were being said and done.
The level of anger, the vociferous nature of the campaign surprised and really worried him. I think, when you've got anonymous notes being left on your car or things pushed through your letterbox, unsigned but highly aggressive, you begin to wonder quite what's in those people's minds that think that that is an appropriate way of doing it. All politicians get, shouted down at meetings and they get called all sorts. But generally speaking, that's in a public view that the community can judge is fair or not. This was something quite different.
What Charles was subjected to had nothing to do with his politics, had no respect for what he'd done in politics or in public life, had no respect for his personal circumstances. It was naked abuse and denigration of the worst kind. I think what was done to him was cruel beyond words.
It's a lesson in trying to be careful about our language as well. Because you don't believe in a certain constitutional outcome for the country that you deeply care about, it doesn't in any way make you a quisling, a traitor or otherwise. It just means you have a different viewpoint. And that's perfectly valid, and that's what we should have in our democracy. So using that kind of language in the communities that he'd represented and what he deemed to be home is a far harder thing to experience than the theatre that is the House of Commons chamber.
Bheit conne bhela brín mar dhéansaid agus thugad buaí I tealach. Agus státhúd is támiltí mar dhéan seo gur dócha nach ra féimsa bíach go seo dhéanú son ha thula colas gur stúag náisiantach go bheith seo a dócha deas tealach mar bhail Parliament go dú.